Hello, my name's Kent Curry, Rugby Development Manager for the Waikato Rugby Union. Today on the show we have Waikato and Hamilton Old Boys halfback Malcolm Barnes. Welcome, Barnesy.
Hey Kent, thanks. Good to be here.
Hey, look, Hamilton Old Boys are tracking well so far this season, mate.
Yeah, apart from the first upset, first game of the round against Melville, we've managed to pick up wins ever since then, and we're just doing our best to put a performance on the field every week. And then with the recent couple of losses to Otahonga, we sort of stepped ahead of them. So, trucking along pretty well. Very happy with how it's going.
And you got the Stag Trophy at the moment as well?
Yeah, we managed to pick that up off Melville a couple of weeks ago. So we've got 3 big defences to close out the season. One against Varsity tomorrow.
Better watch out for Varsity, mate. They've already won the Stag this year.
Yeah, well, that's right. We're definitely not taking them lightly.
They're giant killers, I tell you.
They know how to get up for the big games, and they want the trophy in their club rooms. But I hope to think we've glued it to our shelves. So we've got them, Te Rapa and Maris to defend it against this season. Good
stuff, mate. What's been the secret to your success so far?
I think this year we've really built a strong culture around the club, and that goes right through from the fish heads to the coaches and through to the players. We know plenty of interaction in terms of the traditional stuff with court sessions and hanging out after games. Also, no real conflicting personalities and things like that. But we've got a real good age bracket. Plenty of senior members that have been around for a few years, the likes of David Andrew Favell and Andre Allison and Rena Schuster, and then a few other local players that have been around for a long time, the Murrayittis, Johan Bardols and the Wolfies. So,
because people say that it's a young man's game these days, especially at club level, but it's actually quite good to see that you guys still have some out-of-statesmen within your team, and it's obviously paying dividends.
Oh, you can't replace experience, and the knowledge of the game. So, especially in the forward pack, you need that muscle up front. You combine that with Josh Olsen, who's thrown his body around this year, and I think it's crucial, especially in the tight games, and especially when the pressure comes on. You need that experience to make the right decisions.
Because you've played a few games now for Old Boys, how many games have you played?
Yep, I've started at 50 odd, but I've probably played about 70.
Yeah.
So I've been at Old Boys since 2005.
Awesome.
So yeah, very experienced.
So Johnny Walters has made you captain this year. Do you enjoy that role?
Yeah, I was. He put it upon me at the end of last year to see if I wanted to take up the role, and I was very excited. And who wouldn't want to captain a club like Old Boys? Traditionally a very strong club. Had some very good leaders over the years, and I'm glad I could just put on the boots and the cap for this season and see how it goes. At the moment we're top of the table, so it's all going pretty well, and I don't think it's changed my game too much. Go out there, put the best performance on every week.
And you got a couple of characters as your coaches too, Johnny Walters and also Kerry Enon, very experienced rugby players themselves, and very good coaches. Yeah,
no, you're right. They've both had plenty of caps between them. Kerry obviously played over 100 games for the Naki back in his day, and Johnny played a few caps for Waikato, maybe 36 or something. And they're very good characters, relate well to the players, the young players these days, and they enjoy everything on and off the field just as much as we do. Because
they love a good old-fashioned court session too, don't they?
Yep, very much involved, especially we had a pre-season down at Waitara this year, and they were involved in that, and I dare say they will be involved again tomorrow.
And you got Craig West in the background as well. I mean, he had to retire from rugby a couple of years ago, but it's good to see that he's still continuing to be part of the game as a coach.
Yeah, that's right. He's probably sacrificed quite a bit actually, because he's living down in Taupo, so he's done a lot of travelling. He just wanted to get involved again. That's again the sort of culture that we're building at Old Boys. Past players wanting to come back to coach, and he's stepped up. He's taken care of the forwards, the lineouts, and the scrums, and I think he's enjoying it, and the boys are enjoying his fresh voice.
Hey mate, the ITM Cup pre-season squad's just been announced. Good to see that you're in there as a halfback again.
Yeah, no, we had a trial match last Wednesday right here in Matamata actually, and it was a very good game. Pre-season squad is a 4-week campaign, I think, the pre-season, and looking forward to the challenge of that, and we've got a couple of big weeks coming up and a few tough games.
Because there's a lot of young guys in that team, isn't there? Initially, with the Chiefs players still, playing Super Rugby and what have you. So a lot of players at the club level, experienced club players, are getting their opportunity after a few years. Guys like Paul Sweeney and Jono Armstrong. It's great to see.
Yeah, absolutely right. And also to that, you have John O'Marlow, who's been a strong club player the last 3 seasons. He gets a shot at 9 as well to have a few games. It's going to be very good for them to step up and stamp their mark. And then once the Chiefs guys get released, obviously the squad gets selected again, and this is their real chance to put their stamp on the game.
So you've played for Waikato since 2006. What's it like putting on the red, yellow and black hoops, mate?
Oh, it's still just as exciting as back in that day. Obviously, I only got a few caps back then, and I've had a few injuries every second season. So you're still very excited and very passionate about the colours, and you go out there and you try your best every game, and nothing's going to change there.
Because in 2006, you're part of that squad that actually won the Air New Zealand Cup, as it was back then.
Yeah, that was rubbing shoulders with some great players back then. A few that have moved on, and a few that are still hanging around. That was very exciting, and obviously last year with the inaugural ITM Cup, thought we were going to go again, but just tripped up at the last hurdle. So this year, hopefully, we can go all the way.
Hey, thanks very much, Barnesy, for coming on the show, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season, and keep on improving your box kick, eh? Hey, that's the end of the chatter here in Matamata. Katrina will be back with you after the break.